Who is 1111? 1111, y'all. I quote motherfucking 1111. I wish me and this nigga be together forever. Like, God, please. This nigga is my motherfucking dream, nigga. I wish we be together forever, God. Who is 1111?
Peace and love to all the boys, all the Muslims. Catch this message right here. Are you catching this message? Are you catching this message right here? We going in between the music. Listen to this message.
1111, y'all. I quote motherfucking 1111. I wish me and this nigga be together forever. Like, God, please. This nigga is my motherfucking dream, nigga. I wish we be together forever, God.
Going in between the music. Shout out my twin flame. Why am I showing this clip right here? Because people got to start reprogramming. Getting out of the institutionalized mindset of just going with script. Not thinking like, there got to be something else that got to be out here for all of us. Like looking up at the sky. Going in between the music. If you're looking up at the sky, I don't know if you're familiar with astrology, because I'm learning astrology right now through my twin flame. And she teaching me about how this astrology right here, it's exactly how you say, as above, so below. Exactly. And when you go deep into the astrology, you start to connect these intergalactic dots, these astrological dots, instead of just looking at things from perspective of crayon colors. We got to get out of the crayon colors. This is why we got to go in between the music, because the music that the U.S. corporation and the global dark force conglomerate, what they using music like noise pollution. But you know how you hear a song and you can hear this song over and over and over. And then by the time you realize that the song is noise pollution, it's too late. Now the song then pulls you in. You feel me? This is why we got to go in between the music. We got to go in between. Let's go in between. Y'all ready? Peace and love. Peace and love to all you Muslims, all you Asiatics, all you Moors out there. All y'all out there that's 10 toes down with it. All y'all out there that's repping this flag right here. That Moorish Empire. This is the flag of the empire and the nation. Everybody around the world got a nationality. It seemed to be, though, all the so-called Indians, Negro, Black. Negro means black in Espanol. Black means Negro in Espanol. So when you say you black, you really saying you a Negro. You still want to be called a Negro in 2023, 24 and beyond? Now that's wild. So we got to go in between what they've been telling us. Pause the frequency that they've been giving us. Pause it. Because we can do that in real time. How can we do that? Let's go. How can we do that? Let's go.
Ascension. I would want the world to know that we are very, very close. And all the people on the inside know this. This is the key of disclosure. We are very close to some sort of energetic shift that the sun is going to do. There have already been multiple experiments, I've heard this from several insiders, in which they take ordinary folks and they put them into a room and they zap them with the energy that our sun is going to give off when we go through this change. They become very blissed out. They start to get really telepathic. They can move things with their mind. Everybody kind of goes into a psychedelic trip. Our government knows that this is going to happen, where there's no veil left, where we are wide open to would want the world to know.
Did you catch that? Let me know. We tuning in from the rack. You know where we at. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Let me know where y'all in. Well, let me know where y'all at. Peace and love to all y'all out there that's tuning in, and you ones that will tune in. You know it's our time, right? You know it's each one teach one, right? These the flags of our people. Bahamas, Cuba, Jamaica, Haiti, Barbados, Trinidad. All of these are our flags. All of them. All of them. This is North America. This is Central America. This is South America. These right here are our lands. Dark complexion, copper complexion, tawny complexion, swarthy complexion. Wherever you want to go, you're going to find a complexion of a people all on these lands. Hawaii, all on these lands. Even over here in so-called Russia, even over here in China, even over here in Japan, even over here in Korea. Where you want to go? You want to go to Australia? You want to go down under? You want to go down under? Guess what? You're going to find Aboriginal people over there. You want to go to the lands over here? What they talking about? Over here in so-called Israel. Israel is actually Africa. Hold up. See, nah, we gonna go in. And now we gonna go in. Hold up. I want y'all to see this. This is the so-called continent of Africa. Continent. Countries. Okay? So let's just go. Let's just do a little geography real quick. Real fast. Let's just go right here. All right, this is so-called Africa. This is Western Africa. If we go right here, do you see this landmass? See that purple right there? So according to the map, whether you a flat earther or you a round earther, you see Israel, so-called Israel and Jerusalem is in Africa. Cairo is in Africa. That would mean that the Iberian Peninsula, which is here, is really African lands. Oh. So while they over there talking about who getting bombed over there, there's still Moorish people over there. Copper complexion, swarthy complexion, tawny complexion, olive complexion, all Moorish people. The connectivity is the blood. The flag is here. This is the Al-Moroccan Empire. Over here, Al-Maghrib Al-Asqa, here, North America. But see, this is why we got to go as above, so below. So we find out where our coordinates are at. The North Star is right here in the sky. What you got? You got big energy right now. You got, if you look at the moon tonight, lunar activity tonight is huge. Look at the moon tonight. If you can, go outside, just look up at the moon. And you will see the lunar activity that's happening above. So you will see it happening below. Go in between the music. Watch this. From the book, The Ancient Secret of the Flower of Life. Go outside and look at the moon tonight. Just go look at the moon. This is why Prophet Noble duality told us to love instead of hate. Why? Why did he say that? Let's go a little further. He says, the mind has the knowledge to manipulate matter, but love has the power to not only manipulate matter, but to effortlessly create matter from nothing. Love has the power to not only manipulate matter, but to create matter from nothing. And then you talk about I self law and master. Y'all know where we going, right? Y'all know where we going, right? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, G. You gotta love it. What it say? I self law and master. What's I? I from the creator of the universe. Represent. Hold on, we need some theme music. Hold up, we gotta. This is the finale, so we gotta get some theme music in here. Let's go. Let's go. Where y'all want to go, man? Where y'all want to go? Where y'all want to go? We. This is the finale, right? Let me just show y'all this symbol right here. We need some theme music. Let me just show y'all that symbol right there before we take off. Let's just take off. Where you want to go? Let's just take off.
Just look for the mobile exclusive tag on thousands of hotels.
Let's just take off. You know what? We'll start here. We'll start here. We just start right here. Huh? You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's go here. Let's go here. Since we talking about love and all that, we talking about looking up at the stars and all that, the North Star. Right now, we are transitioning. We transitioning from what? From the summer to the fall. Check the star in the center. The 4 seasons. And from the third season, you would say the winter. Then you go up there to the spring. May 21st. This is where you get the new year. The new year does not begin in the winter. How could it? How can how can life come in the dead of winter? You see how we got to go in between the music? Huh? Hold up. You see why we got to go in between the music? Think about it. Think about this now. How could, this is why we got to pause and go in between the music. Peace and love to all y'all out there. When you say, how can life spring when the dead of winter is here? Think about it. Think about all the lies that we done got told, G. Think about it. How can fresh life, a new year, sprout in the dead of winter? Think about it. It's a real wild story behind the whole thing about January 1st. You pick up this book right here, you'll find out what I'm talking about. You pick up this book right here. It's called Dogs of God. You see this book right here, Columbus, the Inquisition, and the Defeat of the Moors. James Reston Jr. This book right here goes so crazy. I don't even know how it's on the shelves. Straight up. And then you get this and you see like January 1st was actually cooked up. It was created. It was crafted. It was crafted. Why? Why was it crafted? For denationalization, dehumanization of who? The Moors, who are actually the Aboriginal and indigenous people of the planet. Watch this though. But see, when you go back to I, Self, Law, and Master, then you would say like, wait a minute. Everything had to have sprung in spring, March 21st, because that's when you coming around to the center. You see? You coming back around to the center. See? It's coming around. It's coming around. It's coming back around. See? Or you could say it's going this way. But it doesn't go that way, does it? It always goes this way. See the rotation? See? And what's in the center? We are. But then you'll come right here with it. You will say, I, from the creator of the universe, representing mother and child, from hence you came. The mother, the great cosmic mother. You Moorish women out there, you are the descendants of the great cosmic mothers. This is why they want our women to be out here overly sexualized. Wearing no clothes, getting BBLs, implants, destroying your great cosmic body. Because your body is actually a spaceship. I'm talking to you women out there. This is why the media wants to lie to y'all all the time and say, y'all not good enough by the way y'all look. Y'all gotta have implants. Y'all gotta have weave all in y'all hair. Y'all gotta wear all these chemicals on y'all faces. Y'all can't come outside natural no more. This is why they keep doing the mass media manipulation on our great cosmic women. Because you the Stargate. You the spaceships. You see? You're the spaceships. So they look at it like, if we can do total mind control through the media on y'all women, then y'all gonna get us. Because since you women have the divine feminine energy, divine feminine energy. This is what y'all have. This is y'all superpower. Y'all got divine feminine energy. We, as Moorish man, have divine masculine energy. It's a duality. It's a balance. That's why they want y'all to wear all that makeup caked up on y'all faces. Make y'all look at these magazines, or do they? Go in between the music, slow it down, pause it, freeze it, and be like, are these people really making us do anything? That's when it get interesting. It get interesting when you say, are these people in the media, are they really making us do anything? Or are they just giving us influences through the media, through the newspaper, through the television? Are they really making us do anything? No, sir. They not making us do nothing. But what happens though? When we don't do it, it seems like there's pressure. There's pressure from so-called friends. There's pressure from so-called TV, media, so-called pressure. And then people will get stuck in that pressure and don't think for themselves critically. They don't want to use no critical thinking. Nah. They don't want to use no critical thinking. They don't want to use no critical thinking because they'll think like, if I start thinking as an individual, thinking for myself, I'm going to be the outcast. Let me tell y'all something. There's going to be times in your life, because I'm going through it myself right now. Literally right now. I'm going through this right now in my own personal. There's going to be times where you're going to go through something known as the lonely stage. The lonely stage is a stage where you feel like, and you think like you in between. You in between getting where you want to be and the place that you came from. So it's like, should I stay? Should I stay with the people I was really chilling with? Should I really chill with them? Y'all feel me? Should I really kick it with them like I used to kick it with them? Do I feel, on the other side is, do you feel the pressure of stepping into your personal legend? You on your quest to be your best. Should I really stay and kick it with them? Or should I start seeking my personal legend? You feel me? Going to the star. Yeah. Going to the star. So are you going to choose to go to the star to seek your personal legend, to awaken your alchemical self? Or are you going to choose to stay under so-called group mind think, peer pressure? Have you found your purpose? Exactly, more. Have you found your purpose? Better yet, are you on the path mentally to seek your purpose? That part. It's called the lonely stage. It's called the lonely stage, fam. Everybody goes through it. Everybody goes through it. The ones that really want to get to their purpose, you gonna go through it. You gonna go through it. Whether you go through it a long time or a short time, you're gonna go through a stage where you feel like and you think like, should I really stay here and kick it with them? Or should I get on what I'm supposed to get on and go to my higher self, my purpose? My purpose. Everybody ain't gonna see your vision. Here you is with the vision. You clear as day with your vision. You looking clear as day. You know where you want to go. But it's still a part of you that's like, I still want to, you know what I'm saying? The lonely phase, the lonely stage. That's why we going in between the music. Each one teach one. Look, let me say this right here. Self. Each one of us is a trinity. This being the symbol of civilization. It is a trinity right there. The pyramid. This is why we kicked it off at 11:11. And this is why this is the trifecta of the series in between the music. Because if we using geometry, mathematics, what's that right there look like? That looks like a woman, a mother, great cosmic mother, having a child inside of her belly. You might be like, well, I don't see it, Kush. I don't see it. Look close. Look close. Look close. Look close. Can you see it? Can you see it? You see it now? You see the mother's belly? You see the star inside the mother? And when the mother is about to deliver, the child comes out as a star seed. That's I. That is I. You see it now? Then when you go to the S, what do you have? You have the pyramid, which symbolizes ab antiquo. What is ab antiquo? Book reference. Ab antiquo. Black's Law's Dictionary, 4th edition. Let's just do it in real time. Let's do it in real time. It's more lit like that anyway. Let's do it in real time. Black's Law's Dictionary, 4th edition. Let's go to ab antiquo. Okay? That's where we're going to go right now. Ab antiquo, which is here. The pyramid. All right? Okay? If you get a picture of the pyramid in its original form, you will see the words ab antiquo written on there. All right? So you will see what you will say, what does ab antiquo mean? Good question. Ab antiquo means from old times, from ancient time, of old, of an ancient date. Now, keep this definition in the front of your mind. Now we're going to use some critical thinking. All right. Then you will say, using critical thinking, you will say this. You will say, okay, they can't tell us who crafted the pyramids, but our ancestors, if we was to go in between the music, will show us that we the ones that crafted all of the artifacts from time immemorial. Ab antiquo. Remember I said keep that in the front of your mind, right? Ab antiquo. Before time. Ancient world. Because you got to keep this in your mind too. America is the true old world. So put it together. Since America is the promised land and actually the true old world, what do you think the cradle of civilization is? What do you think it? What do you think it is? Yeah, you feel that, right? Where do you think the cradle of civilization is? If we was to go to the cradle of civilization, what do you think it is? What do you think it is? Think about it. Because you would go right here, in between the music. You would say, look at these signs and these symbols. Look at these symbols. The so-called swastika. Do you know that's actually symbolization of the zodiac wheel? It resembles the shape of the swastika. What you see, it shows you the mother, Mu, Maru, Mary, Myrrh, the tree of life, or the Kaaba. In the center of the four corners, the four cardinal points of the zodiac, which emanates from the North Star, which is here. The pole star, which is here. Where they got blue cross, blue shield, which is here. Where they also say it is the highest star and the first star that created all other stars. This star created all the stars in the galaxy. This star right here. The North Star. That's why it's the brightest star in the sky. And then you come right over here and you get verification of that. Because we got to go back into our higher minds. We got to go back into the ancient language of sacred sound. We talking about acoustic science of the divine. This is what we talking about. You see, in order to get here, we have to be willing to critically think use both sides of our minds simultaneously to become smarter and to level up our intuition, to reach our full potential, which is God's self. This is the full potential. This is the full potential. This is the realization that this is actually keys to open up the gigantic cosmic doorway that we think is closed to us as a people. But it's not closed to us. We just haven't been using the right keys. We've been using crayon colors. Those are not the right keys. In order to use these keys right here, you have to be willing to go into your God self. Without going into your God self, it's not going to happen. Let's go. Let's go. You got to go into your God self. Let's go. Let's go. You got to be willing to go into your God self. All right? Critically think. Yes. Critically think. Critically think. Huh? Y'all ready to go into your God self? This is the way. This is the way. Ain't no other way. Nah, ain't no other way. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way. The keys are right here. These are the keys. Crayons ain't the keys. Misidentifying as a color person, an Indian, a Native American, a so-called Pan-African. It's not gonna be useful to open up the cosmic doorway to your God self, to our God selves. And this is why the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, peace be to him, peace be upon him, he told us we gotta declare nationality if we don't do nothing else. This is what we talking about, synchronicity and a seventh seal. You should get this book too. Strong. Because all this is our science. So while they over there talking about Israel, so-called Israel, is in Africa. Realize this. So-called Israel. Look. So-called Israel. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. I need to see the close-up of this. You need to see a close-up of this. So-called Israel. You see Africa right here? Look. See Africa right here, right? This is West Africa. This entire continent is West Africa. Okay? Israel is right here. Do you see that? Israel is in Egypt. If you really want to get technical, it's here. Right by Egypt. Do you see that? Look at it. See? Egypt is in Africa. Cairo, there's Fez, Arabian Desert, go right there. So Damascus, Syria, Jordan, and all of that. Do you see that? Hold up. This is why we got to go in between the music. This is why. Yeah, this is why. This is why. Hold up. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Got to go in between the music. Feel me? Let's go. So in order to look at things from different points of view, got to start here. Critically thinking. See? Critically thinking. God self awakens. Once the God self awakens, now this is going to awaken. You see? The God self, the God man, and the God woman is actually our self-law and master. So what is law? Law is the length, and angle, and width of the cosmic energies that marked you. All of us have a mark on us. But hold up. They didn't told us that this is demonic. We shouldn't be using this. Question. They didn't lie about everything in school. Think about it. They didn't lie about everything on TV, everything we didn't get taught in school. Why would we take their word on anything? Why? Name it. Name it. Look. What we say? See this? A. What's A for? See that symbol? Higher self, lower self. As above, so below. So what's happening in the cosmos is happening here. This is an intergalactic war we having right now. This is a galactic war that we having right now. And the ancient language of sacred sound is what we got to go back to awaken our God selves. All right. Look. What's A? Am. The joining of two trinities. Male and female principles. The true one, which creates another I am. So do you see the creation is actually creating a creation? Fam. The creation is creating another creation. This is what we was talking about back here. Let's go back. Let's go back to the ancient secret of the flower of life. I know I'm moving around. I know I'm moving around fast. Do your best to keep up though, because this is the season finale of this in between the music. So I know I'm moving fast. Do your best to keep up though. All right. I appreciate you though. Look, then you say this right here. We go right back here. What it say? The mind has the knowledge to manipulate matter, but love has the power to not only manipulate matter, but to effortlessly create matter from nothing. No matter what the problem is that needs to be healed, love can always find a way. True love has no limits. Oh, God. Didn't the Prophet Noble Duality tell us? Didn't he tell us? Moors, learn to love instead of hate. Oh, my God. Why? Because true love has no limits. When we hate, not only does it make us go into a low vibrational state to our lower selves, but it also increases what? It increases our faces to look older, our hearts to be impure. We cannot ascend in the vibration of hate, murder, jealousy, envy, pride, ego. You can't ascend like that. In order to ascend, you got to be a warrior to self. Because if you're not a warrior to self, your lower self will take you over. Hold up. Let's go. Yeah, we about to go ahead and cook now. Yeah, we about to go on here and cook up now. Let's go. Now I'm starting to feel that. Now I'm starting to feel it. Let's go. Now I'm starting to feel it now. Y'all ready? Let's go. He would say, what is the veil that keeps us from seeing and living this great truth? It is the belief patterns we hold that limit us. We believe to be is always our limitations. You see, what we believe to be true is always our limitation. Run that back. What is the veil that keeps us from seeing and living this great truth? It is the belief patterns we hold that limit us. What we believe to be true is always our limitation. It's what we believe. If we stuck in a belief mentality and not an actual knowing mentality, if we stay stuck in having a blind faith mentality, we can never ascend to our God selves. Bing bong. This is why we got to go above beliefs. We got to go above having blind faith. We got to go above all of that. We got to go into what's known as fruition. Fruition is the combination of belief, faith, and knowing. Actively activating those as a trinity. Again, going back right here to the trinity. To the trinity. Going back to the trinity, which is the two male-female principles. The true one, which creates another I am. This is the creation of the creation. Then you go to master. What's master? Master say, this being the glyph for the planet Earth, and of which we are on, and aspire to be master navigators upon. This is what we talking about, man. We talking about being master navigators. In order to be a master navigator, you first got to know yourself enough to know that you need tools to be out here moving and grooving. If you ain't got no tools, how you going to get from point A to point Z? I ain't say point B. I said Z. Because it's a whole lot of people that could be like, yeah, just go over there. Go over where? Go over where? And once I get there, then how I'm going to get to the next place? This is what I'm talking about having a quest. This is a quest, fam. It's a quest to go inside of yourself, to awaken your God self, using synchronicities in the 7 seal awakening. This is what it is. That's to open up your alchemical self. And the alchemical self, once again, goes right back over here. Hold up. Ain't it wild how these people on YouTube be trying to like low-key put commercials in here. Yeah. Niggas is crazy, boy. On my soul. Yeah, let's go. Some of that rock shit. Yeah. These the keys right here, though. We on the quest, fam. And the quest is knowledge of self. Our self-law and master. This is the quest. This is the quest. Hold up. This is the quest. To go inside of self by operating navigational keys, which are nationality and birthright. See the Ankh? Look at the symbols. Look at the symbology. See it? Mathematics. See? There go that swastika again. There it is 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 again. Okay. Going in between the music, Moors. Going in between the music. And who's in the center? The great cosmic mother. See? So you Moorish women, you're in the center of the entire universe. You in the center. How are you in the center? How? How is this woman? How are you women, Moorish women, in the center of it all? How? How are you in the center? Because life was created from you. That's how you're in the center. Life was created from you. This is why the first symbol is the crescent moon and the star. But see, what the dark side does is they will flip this right here and have it so whereas our women think that they don't need Moorish man. they don't need man at all. This is the plot and the plan of the dark side when they say, y'all don't need man. What y'all need a man for? We're gonna provide for you social security programs, welfare programs. Matter of fact, you don't gotta be on welfare. You know what we gonna do? We gonna put you at a 401k job. Nah, you don't need no man for nothing. How many of our women then got pulled into that pollution? They didn't got pulled into that pollution where they like, nah, you know what? I don't need no man. What I need him for? What I need them for? See what I mean? They done pulled you into the trap. Nah, you inside the trap where you think like how they want you to think. Go in between the music though. Then you go in between the music, then you're gonna be like, wow. The U.S. corporation, then low key put the man out the crib and got the women to not even think like they need the man because they got the bag now from who? The U.S. corporation is their man. The U.S. corporation is your caretaker. The U.S. corporation is your provider. This is what I'm saying. You got to come back to your higher self, your God self. If you don't come back to your God self, you don't go in between the music of yourself and stop listening to the noise pollution and reawaken your I self law and master self. If you don't do that, you directly playing the game that they want you to play, which is mind control. Mind control. See, look. Let's go a bit further into this. I'm feeling this. What it say? It says, if our doctors tell us that a certain disease is incurable and we believe them, we cannot heal ourselves. We are frozen in that belief. We must then live out that belief, even if it means living in great pain and discomfort for the rest of our lives. Only a miracle, something much greater than ourselves, can overcome a frozen belief. Only a miracle. So it is our minds that can arrest a healing. When our minds are in control and not our hearts, we will almost always suffer. God. We got to have our minds under control. And our minds have to get into this right here to go in between that music. Oh, yeah. The doctors can't wait to tell us some bad news. So what can they do? They can do what? Y'all know what they're going to do. They're going to give pills and prescriptions and injections and shots. This is what they're going to do. Y'all know what they're going to do. Y'all know what they're going to do, G. This is what they're going to do. Pills, shots. That's what they're looking to do anyway. Let's go. They looking to give out pills, injections. We're going to give you something that's going to actually take you up out of here slowly. Yeah, I know. I know all about it. Hold up. I know all about it. Yeah, I know all about it. I know all about it. Let me know where y'all at. Shout out to Brooklyn. Let me know where y'all at. Let me know where y'all at with it out there. And you will say this right here. Well then, if the doctors giving us bogus medication, then what can we do to heal ourselves? Okay, how about going into law? How about starting like picking up a book like this? Well, now you can start connecting the dots for yourself and you can start seeing yourself. Philly, Islam. You can start seeing the dots yourself. DC, Islam. Huh? Dallas, Islam. H-Town, Islam. Oh, H-Town, then you already in tune with this then, ain't you? Huh? Phoenix, Islam. BX, Islam. You already in tune with this, ain't you, Houston? Houston. Bed-Stuy, Islam. St. Louis, Islam. Shaolin, Islam. You already in tune with this, ain't you, Houston? Yes, sir. Milwaukee, Islam. Philly up in here strong. Go in between the music, Moors. Go in between the music, Moors. Bahamas, Islam. We got to go in between the music because these people out here got us under straight mind control. San Jose, Islam. Jersey, Islam. Brooklyn, Islam. Philly, Islam. Let's go. Let's go. Get out of the crayon box. Vegas, Islam. Bridgeport, Connecticut, Islam. DR, Islam. Yeah. Barbados, Islam. ATL, Islam. Go in between the music, Moors, and get out of that dark psychology. Why you want to do that for? You don't want to go here? Denver, Islam. T-Dot, Islam. You don't want to go there? Tipping on fofos. Yeah. I was feeling that shit. I ain't heard that shit in a little while. Yeah, let's go there. I ain't heard that shit in a little while. So look at this. Look at this right here. Let's go right here. You talking about going into what we need to go into? How about going into this? Going in between the music? That the corporate United States is an abstract? Huh? The United States exists only on paper? What? Hold up. You want to see that again? You said you want to see that again? Hold up. You say what? The corporate United States is an abstraction. The United States exists only on paper. It is a total fiction. It exists only as an idea, whereas the various state republics of the Union exist in substance and reality. What? The United States exists only on paper, y'all. Moors. Come on, man. We got to start learning this and start standing on their necks. This is what we talking about. Start learning this and start standing on their head, on their necks, because all of us can't be stopped. Nah, if you want to be an individual out here, that's how they want us to be individual minded. Like, nah, we got to be out here as a force. We got to be linked up, one nation. The nation right here. This the nation. You just got to claim your nation. When you claim your name, you claim your nation. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if we flip that and say, as a woman thinketh in her heart, so is she. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7. See? This is why we got to go inside the music. Go in between the music. See? To get clarity of our thoughts. See? This is why we got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is ours, though. See? Everything is ours, though. These are the frequencies that we can actually heal ourselves. We can heal ourselves using what? Using sounds. Sounds that's ancient. How y'all think they start putting all these pyramids and all this stuff together? Huh? How y'all think they got all this on these walls? You don't think they was using acoustic sounds? Huh? Well, we out here talking about, man, we got brought over here on a slave ship. What? Us, fam. Yeah. You really think that we got brought over here? You really think still that we got brought over here on some slave boats, man, that they ain't never showed? They didn't show everything else on TV. They didn't show everything. They didn't show dinosaur bones, my nigga. Dinosaur bones? Dinosaur bones, man. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't show dinosaur bones. But they ain't show no slave boats though. They ain't show no slave boats. They just show dinosaur bones. We go to a museum and they show dinosaur bones. Yeah. And you still gonna buy that? You still gonna buy that, huh? Nah, I hope you ain't buying that no more. You ain't buying that. You ain't buying that story no more, is you? Hold up. Is you still buying that? Is you still buying that, man? Hold up, man. We gotta really like get off that. We gotta really like burn that shit. We gotta really burn that shit out of our minds. That whole narrative, we gotta cook that shit. That shit dead. Look. All these right here is us. And guess what? They had a nationality. There's a boat. There's a boat. Let me let this bang on y'all. There's a boat. There's a boat. It's not a slave boat. Who on that boat? You see it? Did that look like a slave? Huh? Did that look like a slave on that boat? Huh? There ain't no slave on that boat. Nah. There's a boat. Ain't no slave on that boat, though. Yeah. There's a boat. Oh, what else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Hold up. What else we got? Huh? What else we got? I don't see no pale Europeans on here, no pale skin hybrids. I don't see none of that. No. I see a snake right there. I see two of them. Hold up. Wait, whoa. Hold up. Pause that right there. Hold up. What is that right there? It's an ankh, right? Okay. And we know what the ankh symbolizes, right? Okay. That's the ankh right there. Where you at? Bang. That's the ankh. What's that right there? What's that right there? What's that right there? What's that right there? Huh? What is they talking about, man? What is they talking about? Right underneath the mother, because it symbolizes the mother. Exactly right here. Nah, we ain't playing around. We ain't playing around, G. At all. This the grand finale right here. You thought we came to play or something? You know? You thought we came to play? Nah, we ain't coming to play with y'all. Nah. We ain't coming to play with y'all at all. Nah. See? Hold on, watch this. Watch this though. What's that? What's that? Hold up. You see that dog right there? See that dog? See that dog right there, right? You see that eye right there? Hold up. You see that dog? Now you seen that dog right there, right? Check it out. Seen that dog right there? Seen that dog, right? Alright, now you see that dog, right? Look. We're gonna do it in real time. It's better like that. Now you see that? Now you seen that dog, right? Hold up. Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Now you see this dog, right? See that dog? Okay. See that third eye right there? Okay. Hold up. Keep that in your head. Keep that in your head. Hold up. We ain't finna play around. We ain't finna play around. Let's go. We ain't finna play around. We ain't finna play around. See that dog right there? Do you see that dog right there? Nah. This is not a magic trick. There's Anubis. There's the Anubis. What dog is that? This dog is indigenous to the Americas. This dog that you see right here, you see Anubis right there, and you see the dog carved and painted on stone that they can't even remake right now. They can't even remake this. But this dog right here is indigenous to the Americas. Yeah. They can't even remake that. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. They can't even remake this. They can't even remake this. Huh? They can't even remake this right here. Shout out to A-Ride Music. They can't even remake this right here. So how is they saying that the Americas is not our home? That's been the problem. They'd tell us like, y'all came from Africa and Africa is over there. So since Africa is over there and not over here, y'all supposed to be what they call our people during Hurricane Katrina. Think about it. Think back to Hurricane Katrina down there in Louisiana. What was they calling our people down there? Refugees. Wow. Refugees. They was calling our people refugees down there. Remember? Refugees, remember? So just think back. Wasn't too long ago. Hurricane Katrina, they was calling our people refugees. They wasn't calling our people Americans. Because if you take on the color title of a so-called Black, Indian, African American person of color, Pan-African, if you take on them brands, you gonna be a refugee. You ain't gonna be connected to the land. The land is here. Claim the land. Claim the land. Once you claim the land as an American, as a Moorish American, then you will have the keys to the kingdom of heaven. You gotta claim the land. Right. They gonna call you call yourself anything but a Moorish American, then you're displaced unknowingly to your own kingdom, to your own empire, to your own keys to the kingdom of heaven. Bing bong. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. Show y'all this real fast. Look at this. That shit go crazy. Let me show y'all this. Look. Out of this book, The Ancient Language of Sacred Sound. Talking about going in between the music, right? You going in between the music, G? Okay. If you going in between the music, you should check this out right here. Check this out. Going in between the music. What does it say right here, real fast? What does it say? It say, let me pull it up. A crystal called home. A crystal called home. The human body is itself largely crystalline in its structure and organic makeup. The blood flowing through our veins is really liquid crystal. Listen, we talking about reawakening our God selves, right? Everybody be talking about ascension and revelations and all that. We got to start opening our minds up using critical thinking to get into our God selves. So let's go. The blood flowing through our veins is really liquid crystal. This is easily demonstrated when the skin is broken. Blood seeps out of the wound and separates into blood plasma that forms a lattice, interlinking all areas of the wound and sealing off any outward flow. In response to outside exposure to the air, iron crystals, which color the blood blue inside the body, oxidize and turn red in the process of crystallizing and forming a hard shell over the wound. Bam. Now you see why the prophet said, Moors, you're just pure rich. Our blood, our blood is actually liquid crystal. This is why we got to go in between the music. Our blood in our bodies is liquid crystal. But we be out here thinking like we broke, we depressed, we down. What? Fam, we plain rich. It's not about the paper. It's not about how much of these you can get. Bits and pieces of paper ain't it. It's the knowledge of self that's the treasure. This is why we all got to go on the quest to find our alchemical selves, which in turn unlocks the keys to the kingdom of heaven, which is the God self, which is our self-law and master. By using critical thinking, this is what happens simultaneously. Recognizing the great cosmic mother, the ancient matriarchy, the throne, and the Moorish man and the Moorish woman share the throne. This is a throne that is shared. The woman sits on one throne and the father sits on the other throne. It's mathematics. Bing bong. Higher self, lower self. Male and female principles. What's the principles? Divine masculine energy balanced with divine feminine energy. That's true love. Yeah. That's true love. That's true love right there. That's true love right there. See, that's what they was waiting on. That's what they was waiting on. They was waiting on that. Hold up. They was waiting on that. You was waiting on that one. You was waiting on that one. See? You was waiting on that one. You was waiting on that one. You was waiting on that one. That's true love right there. That's true love right there. True love right there. Huh? That's true love. See? Ooh, hold up. Let me bring that back. Hold up. Let me bring that back. Look, you say you want to say it again? All right, hold up. Look. The woman and the woman and the man and the woman share the throne. The throne is I self, law, and master. Mastering self. This is the throne. The woman is holding the Ankh because she is the great cosmic mother that gives life. You see that? You see? So when you say I self-law and master, see this? You're going into your higher self. I self-law and master. And then you see how exactly how the feminine and the masculine principles are divine. And they actually create the creation. That is the I am. You get it? That's the creation. Yeah. That's the creation. See that? That's the creation. Yeah. That's the creation, fam. See, it's all a rhythm, though. It's all a rhythm, though. See? It's all a rhythm, though. Yeah. It's all a rhythm, though, Morris. In between the music. Yeah. That's what it's about. And how do you link yourself back with that? You come back here. Declare your nationality. Ain't no Hebrew, ain't no Indian, ain't no Native American, ain't no Pan-African, ain't no people of color, ain't no Crayola box. You gotta have a nationality. You gotta have a national flag, a national seal, you gotta have a nationality to link yourself with a nation. Besides that, you ain't got no nation. Ain't no nation of Islam. Is there a land on this planet called Islam? Critical thinking. Is that let me pause that. Is there a land on earth called Nation of Islam? Like, it's really time to start thinking. Stop the music and go in between the music. Is there a land on planet Earth called Islam? Does it exist? No. So since it doesn't exist, it's not a nation. There is no land on this planet called Islam. See, they playing games. And it's time for us to start knowing that they playing games and start calling these frauds out. Because they all frauds. Ain't no nation on earth, ain't no land on earth called Islam. It don't exist. If it do exist, show it on a map. Show it on a map. If it exists, hold up, you say you a flat earther? Okay. You a flat earther? Okay. I got a flat earth for you too. And guess what? Ain't no land on here called Islam. Ain't no land on here called Pan-African. Ain't no land on here called Indian. Nah. Try again. Try again. It ain't on here. So I don't care if you a flat earther or you a round earther. I got you covered. What you need? What you need? What you need? What you need? Huh? What you need? You want to see the flat earth? You want to see the round earth? What you need? I got you covered. What you need? Going into the ancient language of sacred sound, acoustic science of the divine. We are divine beings made of pure cosmic light. The Merkaba is you. It's me. It's you. We are divine beings, gods having an earthly experience. This is what we're here for, to gain knowledge, going through trials and tribulations, lessons, hardships, hurdles, highs and lows. What are you learning on this journey? Are you taking a step into your purpose, or you laying back, chilling, trying to be with people you know you shouldn't even really be around because they not uplifting shit. They just going in circles with a group mentality. A herd mentality is not a mentality that you want to be around no more. If you want to start ascending, If you want to start ascending, this is what you got to do. You got to get away from people who have a groupthink mind. If they have a groupthink mindset and all they care about is, if I go against the crowd, if I go against the group, then I'm going to be an outcast. I don't want to be an outcast. I want to be with the group. Get away from people like that. Get away from people like that. If they got a mentality like that and you on the fence like, man, I ain't really with that shit they over there talking about. So you know what? I'm finna go my way. And if they be like, nah, don't go that way. You're going to be alone. If me being alone, again, goes back to that lonely stage. If me being alone for myself to start improving on myself, to gain knowledge of self, to go on my personal legend quest, then that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. This is what I got to do. This is what I got to do. I can't be over there with y'all and y'all got a group mentality. Nah, that ain't going to work. No, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. Shout out my twin flame, Brooklyn. Let's go. Then you say this right here. Then you say this right here. You say, if our bodies are made of crystals, then you would say, wait a minute. What else are we made of? What else are we made of, though? If our blood is made of crystals, what else is we made of? It say, in response to outside exposure to air, iron crystals which color the blood blue inside the body oxidize and turn red in the process of crystallizing and forming a hard shell over the womb? What? Are you serious? What else can we do? What else can we do? Crystals, like very finely tuned violins, are constantly murmuring to themselves, an environmental response and one easily detected. A liquid crystal may be defined as having form, but in the shape of stored information. In fact, it may act simultaneously as a liquid or as a crystal. Fatty tissues, nerve tissues, and muscle, the lymphatic system, white blood cells, and pleural linings are all liquid crystal systems. Oh, wow. So that means the nervous system, the fatty tissue system, the muscular system, the lymphatic system is all based off all liquid crystal systems, held in place by an overall solid crystal structure, the skeleton. Fam, and you still think that we broke? You really think that you broke, fam? Fam, our bodies are divine. Our bodies are made of crystals. This is why we got to go in between the music. Because if it's up to the media telling us lies and all that, they'll have us out here just totally confused, hating ourselves, thinking like, man, we ain't got no paper. So since we ain't got no paper, then we ain't on nothing. Who told you that? Who told you that? The media, the television, they told us that. They had us thinking like we were less than. Nah, we Moors. So since we Moors, man, we got the keys to the kingdom of heaven. All we got to do is proclaim it out loud. I'm a Moor. Proclaim it out loud. When you proclaim it out loud, then and only then will Allah give aid and assistance. Because without proclaiming who you are as a Moor, connecting ourselves back to the ancient ones, you out here alone. You out here with a crayon box. You out here in a crayon box. Why would you want to be in a crayon box? You're supposed to be competent adults, right? We're supposed to be competent adults raising children, right? So how is an allegedly An alleged competent adult still identifying as a crayon color. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Then we be mad at the children because they out here just wilding out. And you'll be like, hey, what you on? What you doing that for? Because the whole time, the babies, they following the lead of the parents. And if the parents don't know, and the parents out here incompetent, what you think the next generation gonna be? They gonna be incompetent too, raising incompetent others. That's why we gotta go back to our God selves. Go back to the God self. Because without the God self, it's gonna be monkey see, monkey do. Huh? We don't want that no more, do we? Nah, we don't want that no more. Nah, we ain't on that. Nah. We ain't on that. We ain't on that.
Reese's and Hershey's.
We ain't on that no more, is we? We ain't on that no more, is we? Nah, we ain't on that. We ain't on that. Let's see why we ain't on that. Cause say, look, it say, all of this is then held and shaped by the skin. Hold up. It's a held and shaped by the skin, which itself exudes on occasions copious amounts of liquid crystal through the pores, perspiration. Even the sweat that comes out of our pores is liquid crystal. If you can if you can thaw out the mind from frozen beliefs and really start thinking about things on a level of we just plain rich. There is no stopping us. They want to keep us in a mindset like, nah, y'all broke. Y'all ain't from here. Y'all ain't got a nationality. Y'all ain't got no rights. Y'all just get what we give y'all. Talking about the U.S. corporation for the dark side. This is a worldwide conglomerate of dark force energy that tries to keep us under the spell of low vibratory mindsets. That shit over with. Yeah, that shit dead. Let's go. Let's go. See this right here? And it say, right. And it say what? You said what? You said what now? Hold up, what you just say? What you just say? What was fam talking about? What was fam talking about?
This is what it is, okay? I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Be water, my friend. You want to be water, my friend? R.I.P. Bruce Lee. One of the great ones. Definitely one of the great ones, Jay. Definitely one of the great ones.
Makes life a bite better.
Definitely one of the great ones. Be water, my friend. When you think about it, whatever you put the water in, it's going to form that. And don't that go right back to what we first initially kicked this off? Don't it go back to, what she say? It's 11:11. What she say? It's 11:11. Say it's 11:11, right? Don't we go back to that 11:11? Don't we go right back to this right here? Don't we go right back here and we start seeing the zodiac wheel? And then we go right here to the ancient language of sacred sound. the acoustic science of the divine. You see how we just come full circle all the way back talking about the elements. Then you'll say this, because if you look at this with other lenses, you can see different. You can see other things like this. You can say, not only is this the 4 seasons, this is also the 4 directions. Then you can go look at it a little bit further and you can say, what else is this? The 4 seasons, the 4 lunar cycles. And you can say, what else is it? The 4 directions. What else is it? What else is it? The number 4 also symbolizes the 4 primary forces, the 4 elements, which are the executors of the creator's commands. What else is it? It's the what? It's the 4 corners, the 4 cardinal points of the zodiac. What else is it? What else is this? What else does this thing represent right here, fam? Fam, this thing is so wild that it says the number 4 symbolizes stability, maturity, 40 years of age, direction, the compass, north, south, east, and west, the 4 seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter, man's 4-fold nature of mind, body, soul, and spirit, the 4 elements, the cross, the 4 kingdoms, man, animal, plant, and mineral, the 4 phases of reality, dawn, noon, evening, and night, the 4 cardinal points of the zodiac, 40 weeks in the womb, and etc. Because the list of the different combinations of powerful 4s goes on and on, since 40 is the sum of 12. Think of the 4 cardinal points of the zodiac and each point equaling 10 in value. The number 4 is also completion because it is the 4 cardinal points. Completes the zodiac circle or cycle, which symbolizes completion because the zodiac is based on 12 birth signs and 12 months of the year. What? What was they saying? Hold up. What was they saying? Hold up. Now, as I do that, the whole thing just froze up. Can't stop it though. Nah, you can't stop that. Nah. You can't stop that shit, G. I don't know what they thought. I don't know what they really thought that this was finna be tonight. The moon is up. Shit is lit. See? I don't know what they thought it was finna be. I don't know. We talking about the zodiac. We talking about how our bodies actually exude liquid crystals through perspiration. What is it say? Body fluids also have crystal qualities. The water molecule contains in itself the potential forms of all crystals in its primary form of tetrahedron. What? Water can bring all different forms of ions into a crystalline state and hold them in solution. In addition, the more structured the water is, the higher concentration of ions it can hold. One of the most important of these ion solutions is the dissolved cell salts. Hold up. I gotta get this book. Hold up. What did it say right here? The zodiac and the salts of salvation. What did it say right there? Did it? Hold up. See, hold up. What did it say? It say what? It say the salts, didn't it? Didn't it say the data organized around a particular ions? It said even cell salts into the same cell. Didn't it just say cell salts? Hey man, listen. Did it say cell salts? The zodiac and the salts of salvation. So in order to receive salvation, we got to dig into the astrology, which is cosmogony, which is cosmology, which is in tune God man and God woman. This is where we got to go. This is where we got to go in between the music. Getting back here. Getting right back here. Our self-law and master. What's on the top of that star? Love. I don't know what they thought. I don't know if they didn't think that light workers was finna be outside. We been outside. And we gonna stay outside. The shit is up. I don't know what they thought. I don't know what they thought. But I know we here though. I know we here. Yeah. I know we here though. And what it say? In terms of the patterns of life, water has its own structure and, as has been discovered and acknowledged, is able to store data. This data is then organized around particular ions, and once it is located within particular cells, it is able to attract other ions or even cell salts into the same cell. What? See why we got to go in between the music? That's why we got to go in there. Hold up. Hold up. See. Yeah. This is why we got to go in between the music, fam. This is why. This is why. This is why. When we go in between the music, I want to show y'all something. All right. I want to show y'all something about love, though. I want to show y'all this about love, though. All right. What time is it? 1:27. Okay. Got a few more minutes. I want to show y'all something about love, though. Why it's so strong. Why it's so powerful. Why we got to step into this. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I want to show y'all something real fast off this scene right here. Listen to this. Let me fast forward. Listen to this.
That makes me want to follow my heart.
Bran.
So listen to me.
Hold up.
I say that love isn't something we invented. It's
Listen.
bold, powerful. And that makes me want to follow my heart. But maybe we've spent too long trying to figure all this out with theory.
You're a scientist, Bran.
So listen to me. When I say that love isn't something we invented, it's observable, powerful. It has to mean something.
Love has meaning, yes. Social utility, social bonding, child rearing.
We love people who have died. Where's the
Listen.
social utility in that?
None.
Maybe it means something more, something we can't yet understand. Maybe it's some evidence, some artifact of a higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive. I'm drawn across the universe to someone I haven't seen in a decade, who I know is probably dead. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space.
Oh my God. Did you hear that? Hold up. Run that back. Love do what? What do love do? What does love do? And then that, see, this is why Allah is the greatest planner. Didn't we just read that? Didn't we just say out of the book, The Ancient Secret of the Flower of Life? And we just say, and then we just show that it said that love has the power to not only manipulate matter, but to effortlessly create matter from nothing. Didn't we just say that? No matter what the problem is that needs to be healed, love can always find a way. True love has no limits. Run that back.
Someone I haven't seen in a decade who I know is probably dead. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space. Someone I haven't seen in a decade who I dimension that we can't consciously perceive. Some evidence, some artifact of a higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive. I'm drawn across the universe to someone I haven't seen in a decade who I know is probably dead. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space. Maybe we should trust that, even if we can't understand it yet.
Wow. Fam, I didn't watch that movie like at least like a dozen times. Every time I watch that shit, I get something else. Every time. No lie. I get something else every time I watch that shit. I'll be like, how did I ain't catch that the first time? How did I catch that the first time? Love is the one thing that can transcend space and time. Love can. Is it any coincidence that love is at the top of the star? Is it any coincidence that is love at the top? Because love has no limits. Wow. The movie is called Interstellar. Love instead of hate. If you love seeking knowledge, then you're going to be in love with yourself. You're going to be in love with growing. Don't you want to grow and develop?
In space. Someone I haven't seen in a decade who I know is probably dead. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space. Maybe we should trust that, even if we can't understand it yet.
Love transcends the dimensions of time and space. Because there is no time. Time never was when man was not. There is no time in the sense of, well, this is happening only right here. No, there is no time like that. There's multiple multiverses happening at the same so-called time. We just happen to be in this and on this so-called earth plane. There are many different earths. Many different earths. They're all happening right now. This is why the past, the present, and the future are really synchronized. When you really think about it, they're really synchronized. Because in order to have these things happening, they're synchronized with Allah. Because Allah is Allah has an infinite amount of information. We have a finite mind. We cannot think like Allah can. But Allah is so merciful though. We are one with Allah though. We come from Allah. We are not Allah, but we are having an experience in the form of Allah as a human being on the planet. This is how wild it is though. But we can have infinite love though. And this is how we're able to transcend dimensions of so-called time and space, going in between time, space continuum, and in between the music. Yeah, that part. Yeah. I want to show y'all this scene before I get up out of here, though. That movie cold. Look, I'm going to just say, though, if you ain't watched that movie Interstellar yet, watch it tonight or tomorrow. Put Interstellar on, get in your zone, however you do to get in your zone, and just zone out. And watch Interstellar, G. Crazy. Watch this scene right here about transcending time, space, dimensions simultaneously, though. Watch this.
Elites, now that we've made travel.
Watch this. Watch this right here. Synchronicity in the seventh seal. The God self. See, this is where we going. This is where we going. Watch this, y'all.
I brought myself here. We're here to communicate with the three-dimensional world. We're the bridge.
Watch this whole scene.
I thought they chose me. They didn't choose me, they chose her.
For what, Cooper?
To save the world.
Listen.
All of this is one little girl's bedroom, every moment. It's infinitely complex. They have access to infinite time and space, but they're not bound by anything. They can't find a specific place in time. They can't communicate. That's why I'm here. I'm going to find a way to tell Murph, just like I found this moment.
How, Cooper?
Love, Tars, love.
Baby love.
It's just like Brand said. My connection with Murph, it is quantifiable. It's the key.
What are we here to do?
Find out, I tell her. The watch. The watch. That's it.
Hola.
We code the data into the movement of the second hand.
Baby love.
Tars, translate the data into Morse and feed it to me.
Translating data to Morse. Cooper, what if she never came back for it?
She will. She will.
Murph, I can see his car! He's coming, Murph!
Okay, I'm coming down.
How do you know?
Because I gave it to her.
Because I gave it to her.
Roger Morse's ... -.
Watch this.
Dash, dot.
Look. Look at the watch. You see it? You see it? Did you catch it? Felt this. You drop real tears off this shit. I ain't gonna hold you though, cause I could just let that shit rock. Listen, when I first was watching this shit, you will drop some real tears off this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. You will drop some when you watch this movie. Like all bullshit aside though, when you watch this movie though, you fuck around and drop real tears off this shit, cause it's like, wow. Watch this. Hold on. It's traditional. Now I can't play nothing else for y'all. That's enough. That's enough. I can't play. I want to. I really want to play some more for y'all, but I can't play nothing else for y'all though. I can't play now because you gotta go watch it. I gotta just give you enough to just get your wheels turning. You're like, man, let me go watch this shit. Let me go check this shit out Kush was talking about. Let me go watch this shit. Listen, big up, major shout out, major love to my baby love though. Major shout out. All right. She's the one who gave me the inspiration to do what I be doing. Real shit though. She's the one. Look. And she also gave me this right here. She gifted me this right here. She put me on the path to what I'm really on right now. Real shit. And she put me on the path of like learn about this source of salvation, this astrologic though. So I got to give a big shout out to her all the time. Major love to her. You know what I'm saying? Man, my twin flame cold like that. She really is super cold like that. So when she gave me this book, like real shit, when she gave me this book, though, I was like, man, I don't even know how to read this type of shit. Like, what are you talking about? But nah, I see what she was talking about. I really see what she was talking about. That shit hit different. It hit different now, though. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm getting into that shit. Hold up, where is that? Hold on, let me put this on. Style of song. Yeah, real shit. I definitely appreciate her. She's super cold. Super cold.
What causes sensitive teeth? Did you know that the two leading causes are
super
irritated
cold
gums and weak enamel?
You see how they low-key try to put commercials in my shit? They be low-key, they be high-key putting lotion, like little lotion commercials and clothing commercials in here and shit. This is what they try to be on. I'm just trying to play a song real fast. That's what they be on though. You know? Real shit. But this was the grand finale. I got good news and bad news. The good news is I appreciate y'all tuning in. Much love to all y'all that tuned in. Hopefully you got some off this beam out. For real. The bad news though is the beam out is over with. The beam out is over with now. Right. The beam out is over with now. You said I need this. Okay, I'm finna show y'all these book references real fast though. Alright? Let me show y'all these real fast. Straight up. But don't forget though. You really that. You really that. Don't ever second guess yourself to don't think that you really that. Because you are. You just gotta know that. Nah. Hold up. So they want to show the book references and hold up. You gotta turn then. We gotta turn then. Hold up. We gotta turn then. Alright. We gotta turn then. Let me show y'all these before I slide though. Alright? Appreciate all y'all. Let me show y'all these before I slide. Shout out to Cameroon. Yeah. Appreciate you too, more. Let me show y'all these books before I slide though. Screenshots. It's that time. America is a true old world. Yeah. America is a true old world. Critical thinking. Let's go. Let's go. The zodiac and the source of salvation. The Kabbalion. Now, this ain't my last time beaming out. This is the conclusion of this series right here. God, man. World made flesh. Let's go. The ancient secret of the flower of life. Get this one. Get this one. Don't forget, our self-law and master. Much love to you. Isonomy. Alright. Word magic. One world, one America. Tartarians and Moors. Peace. Peace. And my speaker just died. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's right on time, though. Allah is the greatest planner. So look, real shit, though. I appreciate all y'all that tune in on these beam outs. This is the conclusion of In Between the Music. The trifecta is complete. Run this beam out back. Get all what you can get out. Don't forget to teach the babies. Always teach the babies because they the next up. They up now, not later. Now, all right? Right now. So y'all seen what it was, man. Don't forget, though. Watch that movie Interstellar, G. Watch that movie Interstellar. You say, yeah, get that Alchemist. Definitely get this book. Definitely get this Alchemist book. Because this Alchemist book goes so crazy. Finding out who you are. Step into it's gonna be some things in our lives that we're gonna be like going through a lonely phase. But don't worry about it though. Because like my twin flame be talking about, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. So don't worry about it. Just keep going. Push through. Don't give up. Because right when you give up is right when that shit finna kick off. Don't quit, man. Don't never quit. Keep pushing. You owe it to yourself to keep pushing to your personal legend. All right? Each one teach one. I self-law and master. Baby love. I love you. I love all y'all Moors too out there. Much love. Islam.